What if I told you that some of the scariest horror movie villains were real, not made up, not fictional, but real people who stalked, tortured, and murdered, and whose twisted stories were so terrifying they inspired some of Hollywood's darkest films? This is not entertainment. This is real life. Here are the top 10 real serial killers whose crimes were turned into chilling movies. Number 10. Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. He terrorized Los Angeles in the mid-80s, breaking into homes, killing at random, and leaving behind satanic symbols. He showed no pattern, no mercy, only chaos. His terrifying spree inspired the Netflix documentary Night Stalker and influenced characters in American Horror Story. Ramirez became a symbol of pure evil, and Hollywood took notice. Number 9. John Wayne Gacy, the Killer Clown. He raped and murdered 33 teenage boys, all while performing at children's parties dressed as Pogo the Clown. The horror film Gacy, 2003, told his story, but even that couldn't capture the full depravity. His evil also inspired Stephen King's Pennywise in IT, a smiling face hiding unspeakable darkness. Number 8. Jeffrey Dahmer. He murdered 17 young men and did things that shocked even seasoned detectives. He preserved body parts, ate them. Netflix's Monster. The Jeffrey Dahmer story brought his story to a new generation, showing just how far evil can go behind closed doors. It's not a movie you forget, and neither is Dahmer. Number 7. Ed Gein. He only killed 2 people, but what he did with bodies turned him into a legend of horror. He made lampshades from human skin, bowls from skulls. Ed Gein inspired not 1, but 3 iconic killers: Norman Bates, Leatherface, and Buffalo Bill. Without Gein, there would be no Psycho, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, or Silence of the Lambs. Number 6. Aileen Wuornos. She claimed she killed in self-defense, but the truth was far darker. Her crimes, and the tortured life behind them, became the film Monster, where Charlize Theron gave a haunting Oscar-winning performance. Wuornos became the face of female serial killers, and her story remains one of the most tragic and terrifying in true crime. Number 5. Ted Bundy. Charming, intelligent, and utterly sadistic. He lured women with fake injuries, then brutally murdered them. Zac Efron portrayed him in Extremely Wicked, shockingly evil and vile. But no movie can fully capture the reality of a man who killed across multiple states while smiling in court. Number 4. Andrei Chikatilo, the Butcher of Rostov. He murdered over 50 people across the Soviet Union, while the government refused to admit a serial killer even existed. The movie Citizen X exposed how hard it was to catch him and how many had to die before justice was served. Number 3. Albert Fish, possibly the most twisted killer on this list. He was a cannibal, a sadist, and a predator of children. His story was told in The Gray Man, but the truth is even worse than fiction. He wrote letters to the families of his victims, describing what he did to them. A true monster. Number 2. Jack the Ripper, the original serial killer. He stalked the streets of Victorian London, brutally killing 5 women, and was never caught. His identity remains a mystery, but his legacy lives on in dozens of movies, including From Hell starring Johnny Depp, a real killer turned myth, legend, and nightmare. And finally, number 1, Charles Manson. He didn't commit the murders himself, but convinced his followers to kill for him. The Manson family brutally murdered actress Sharon Tate and others in 1969. His story was told in Helter Skelter, and more recently in Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Manson's evil wasn't in the knife, it was in the mind. These killers weren't movie characters, they were real. They lived, they hunted, and they left scars on the world that still linger today. Hollywood brought their stories to the screen, but the truth is always darker than fiction. Which of these killers shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you're a fan of dark true crime, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more chilling stories based on real life